We're gonna start by putting our butter inside of our pot, and we're gonna go ahead and melt this down. Notice that I have the butter and the can of butter in here, and we're melting this down. After we melt it down, we're gonna add our marshmallows. Now, the people in my community, DYD420, they told me specifically, do not skimp on the marshmallows. So we're gonna go ahead and add in some marshmallows here. These bags are 12 ounces, and so I'm adding a bag and a half of big marshmallows. Some people use little ones. These are the big ones. Once you have that well melted down, you know, it just takes a little bit of time. We're gonna go ahead and add in our cereal. Now I'm actually using Rice Krispies. I was actually asking my group as well if I could make Rice Krispies using the off-brand crispy rice. And I was just thinking to myself, how you gonna call it Rice Krispie Treats if they're not Rice Krispies? But I guess you could, but I went ahead and got the real Rice Krispies. There we go. So you just want to incorporate it and mix it all together, making sure that that marshmallow and the butter and everything has incorporated everything and it's saturated everything just the way that we like it. Once you have it like that, go ahead and put it inside of your pan. Now our pan, I did wrap this in aluminum foil. You don't have to if you don't want to. I just found that it makes things easier. Looking back on this, I should have sprayed the pan with some non-stick. I should have sprayed the aluminum foil with some non-stick spray, but I'll remember that for next time. Also, something that I just remembered is whenever you're making this inside the pot, keep your temperature low. You don't want to turn it up because you don't want to burn your butter. You definitely don't want to burn your Rice Krispie treats. So keep your temperature low while you're incorporating everything, and it'll keep it nice and warm and melted, so that way it'll be a lot easier for you. So we're gonna go ahead and spread out the Rice Krispies in the pan. I grabbed a wooden spoon because it just made it easier to pat down exactly how I wanted it. Very nice. Now the next thing that we need to do is we need to go ahead and make the first layer that's going on here. These are peanut butter chocolate Rice Krispie treats. So we have the Rice Krispie treat part done. Now we're gonna do the peanut butter portion. So we're gonna take our ingredients, the peanut butter, the chocolate. I put some butter in there as well. Also, what we're gonna put in here is some cocoa powder. Like I said, make sure that you click the link in the description. It's gonna take you to goodeats420.com so you can get the exact measurements of everything. We're gonna put this in the microwave, 30-second intervals. And once we have it to where we can pour it and everything's combined, we're gonna go ahead and pour this over our Rice Krispie treats, the peanut butter, the chocolate, and you're gonna spread it around evenly. Once you do that, we're gonna put this in the refrigerator for 2 to 3 hours to let that set. Once you do that, we're going to come back. We're going to take some chocolate and some butter. I want you to notice that I use can of butter in each part of this, so that way we have each part of this that's medicated. We use can of butter and butter in each part of this. We're gonna do the same thing that we did before with the first layer. Put it inside the microwave 30 seconds at a time. Once it gets to the right consistency, we're gonna pour this over. Remember, the first layer had the peanut butter. This is just the chocolate with the butter, can of butter. We did put a little bit more cocoa powder in there as well. And now we're gonna pour this over the top of this, spread it out evenly to create another layer. Go ahead and put this back in the fridge for another 3-4 hours or until it sets, and voila, there you have it. It's looking real good. So now we need to take this out of the pan. That's what the aluminum foil is for. Take this out of the pan, let it rest for 10 minutes. And then once you let it rest for 10 minutes, you can go ahead and cut this. This whole batch was 600 milligrams of THC. We cut this into 9 pieces. So that's 66, 67 milligrams of THC per Rice Krispie treat. As you can see, we have thick 2-layer Rice Krispie treats, peanut butter layer, the chocolate layer, fantastic. So that's it. That's how you make peanut butter, chocolate covered Rice Krispie Treats. Of course, you know they're medicated. Please check out the new blog, goodeats420.com. If you want the specific measurements and the ingredients for this particular project that I had a lot of fun making, just click the link in the description. It'll take you right to it. So thank you guys so much. I hope this video helped you. I really appreciate you. Until next time, peace.